Hey everyone, Apprentice Alex here once again. Just working on some stuff. Got some quenches coming up tonight that I think it's going to be really fun to be able to show you guys. I'm going to be quenching that Cortana as well as the stock removal piece that I'm working on as that commission. So Ace, this one will be this is the one that's going to be for you when all said and done. In the meantime, I'm also still working on that big Seax that I started a video or so before. Yeah, life is good. Gonna keep working. Hot steel. So right now, continuing to profile and draw the blade out. This guy has gotten a lot longer than I expected, but I'm bad at estimating how much steel I have, so. Is what it is. And to be blunt, I would always rather have too much steel than too little steel. Here's that Cortana. I've already done a couple of thermal cycles on both these pieces I'm going to be quenching that didn't film because honestly, heat them up, let them cool, heat them up, let them cool, heat them up, let them cool, all that stuff. But the thermal cycles are important. They relax the grain structure of the steel, make them less likely to crack or warp when you actually go in for the quench. Here's that Damascus stock removal piece. And back to the hammer. It's gonna be a mean knife when all's said and done. Now, sorry that my camera angles aren't great. We don't have. I need to get some good rigging so I can set up the camera better. But for the meantime, a chop saw is my rigging. But right now, I've got a couple of bars of mild steel here. I'm going to be heating these up in the forge, and going to be dipping them in the oil that we're going to quench in a little bit, to help bring the oil up to temperature. The colder the oil when you quench, the more likely, the faster the steel cools, and the more likely there is like something like a crack forming. In the oil, don't worry, I'll actually hold the camera when I'm going to be quenching the knives. Although you will see me put the camera down and run outside to get them in the vise to make sure they don't warp. If I could show you the way to yourself, if I can guide you on the way, you'll be free. If I could take you to the end, then you can see it for yourself. Coming along? Nice and hot. So this will be those two's final thermal cycle. It's going to take a little while for them to cool down. You want to get them, you want them to come all the way back down to room temperature before you heat them up one last time. Dip them in the oil. Another thing that we'll be doing while we're waiting is continuing to warm that oil up. Still mighty toasty. I think we'll hit it one more run of the mile rods, keep getting that oil up to temperature. Still cooler than I like it, so I think we're going to end up doing that one more time. Stupid wind. Ah. Gotta love the smell of burning vegetable oil. I think it's time to spin this boy around. And now we are heating up the cortada to get ready to quench. Alright, this will be a little bit of a different angle for you guys, and then I'll be able to just turn the phone around and you can get a up close and personal view of the quench tank. So sorry. There's the quench tank. Trying to give a good view for this. Like I said, I'm going to be dipping out of frame as soon as I'm done quenching, because I got to go drop in the vices for straightening. Have the quench cortada. I actually kind of like this angle, so bear with me. I'm going to use it for a little bit. Going to get the next one in there, start heating up, work a little bit more on the yeah. Now the device is really precautionary, where I was just running out to. But if I'm since this next piece is Damascus, I've really got to get it out to there, because with the Damascus, it'll want to follow the different types of steel, which increases your chance of warping, essentially. Alright. I'm going to adjust the camera angle again. Alright, ready? Here we go! We have some successful quenches. That's awesome. I'll bring it back up here, more at my eye level. Keep going for a bit. Whew. Feels good to have those blades quenched. Very exciting. And I'm going to continue working on the Seax. I guess I'll throw a little bit of history trivia behind the Seax here. What I'm working on here is a sway belly brokeback Seax. You ever heard Saxon, as in Anglo-Saxon? Means people of the knife. And the knife they're referencing is the Seax. I believe it's just a word that means knife. You'll find if you start studying the history of knives and swords that most cool, exotic knives and swords that have these cool names, most of them just translate to sword. Blind steel. I am the apprentice of bear, after all. There we go. There was a running joke in the shop. Whenever I drop steel, I have to yell out that I'm Bear's apprentice. He has a habit of dropping hot steel. We refer to it as our secret drop forging technique, and oops, I just gave away the secret. getting to heat. Let's go, it's not should have cooled down enough that we can touch them now. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah. They're all covered with what's called martensite now, which forms up when you quench. Looks like both came out pretty straight. I'm not happy with how that quenched, so I'm going to throw it back in. So you know you've seen stuff. I'm going to call it a night here as far as the filming goes. Just focus on the work for the moment. But hope everybody's enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time. Hi everybody, Apprentice Alex here, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in learning more about the details involved in the craft of bladesmithing, please check out our main channel at youtube.com/oldworldironworks. My teacher Bear already has a couple of great tutorial videos up there, which are a little older, but more is on the way. If you're interested in supporting the shop, then of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the videos around. You can find us on our web store at oldworldironworks.net, or you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/oldworldironworks. Again, means the world to us. Thank you so much. Links in the description below.